he has. Corey Oates, in fact, has re-signed with the Broncos. This is via the Broncos website. He signed a one-year extension for 2024. 118 tries from 201 games for the Broncos. His 118 tries rank him fourth in the club history, and he's looking to pass Mick Hancock, who sits two in front of him on 120, and Darren Lockyer, 122. He hopes to do that in 2024. He doesn't want it to be his last season in the NRL after a tough 2023 where he played only 9 games due to injury. This time last year, Fletch, people were talking about him moving into the back row.
Well, he's tried that. So a couple of years, I think when Kevy first got there, he put him in the back row, and Corey Oates himself said, I didn't realise how tough it was. He said getting back off the line, moving up and coming back. So, but you'd think he'll be in the race for a wing spot with Jesse Arthurs.
Yeah, but it's hard because you've got, Jesse Arthurs, he had an outstanding grand final, didn't he?
Yeah, well, him and Selwyn will be the wingers.
And then you got your Nasoi Marinana, Capitan.
Yeah, Dean Mariner I think he'll just jump in to replace Herbie because he was a centre.
Yep.
He was signed as a
Unisoi?
Yes. He was a centre, and the games have seen him. He's been very good, so he'll just slot in there.
There's a case, and I don't wish this to be the case for the Broncos, but there is a case for regression, isn't there? Like Fox League, live every game,
big loss
every round. Flegler.
Yep.
He's gone. Herbie's gone.
Eyebrows are gone.
Keenan's gone. It's a challenge. They pick up the young fellow from the Roosters, front row, Fletcher Baker,
yeah. Flegler had speaking about grand finals, he had a terrific grand final. The biggest loss is Herbie.
Yeah.
Herbie was in just coming out of the backfield.
You're toying with the idea of Dolphins playing top 8?
Yeah. I'm tossing up. I've got a few sneaking in.
I see the Dolphins as a very similar side in their makeup once you get Herbie there to the Sharks. I feel like they're a similar side.
I just think young Katoa's better for the run. He's now played another series. He's only still 19. He sort of fell away, but that was to be expected.
Yep.
Tough game. It's tough for a half, especially at that age, to get used to week in, week out footy. So I do like them.
Yeah, I don't mind them either. Of course, you've got Ezra Mann and Reynolds in the halves. Herbie Farnworth to the Dolphins is a big loss. The question is who replaces him. We think maybe Dean Mariner. This just in via the West Tigers media release. The West Tigers is delighted to announce that Charlie Staines has signed a new playing contract with the club ahead of the 2024 National Rugby League season. The new TU deal will see Staines remain at the West Tigers through until at least the end of 2025 season. What position's Charlie Staines in your view?
Winger.
Yeah, he's a winger. Great winger. Good winger.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
He had that pretty awful injury.
Yep.
Didn't it? What are you laughing at, Brooks?
Every time we discuss him, I think you go down that
lockjaw
path.
No, not the lockjaw.
Oh.
No, the pierced bowel.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
He's had a rough trot.
He has a massive... No, the lockjaw was after he scored 4.
Yeah.
He was just laughing. He said, just laughing my head off. And I couldn't close my mouth.
Anyway, that's good news for West Tigers and good news for Charlie Staines. Matt Moylan, who's had a great career, Fletch.
Yep.
He's departing the Sharks. We spoke about that yesterday, but he signed a 2-year deal with the Lee Leopards. The Lee Leopards coached by Adrian Lamb. They won the Challenge Cup last year with Lockie Lamb kicking the winning field goal. Many people are telling me over there, we're going to try and catch up with Trevor Hunt, who is a legendary BBC broadcaster. He might be joining us at the Sporting Globe on Thursday. If you want to come down to the Sporting Globe, we'll be down there tomorrow as well. Fletch, you're down there with... You know who Fletch? Professor. Tomorrow. So come down to the Sporting Globe if you wish to catch up with Brian and Professor. I'll be there with Socky on Thursday. So the Sharks have released Matty Moylan from the last year of his deal. Moylan played 191 NRL games with the Panthers and the Sharks. And this comes through Fox Sports reporting the Sharks have given Tracey permission to explore the open market. Connor Tracey we talk of. Former Sharks coach Shane Flanagan has expressed interest in Tracey joining the Dragons.
Oh, we spoke about this yesterday.
We spoke about this yesterday.
You're happy as the unofficial recruitment officer for the Tigers.
Yes.
Let's go all in.
Yep.
On Tracey.
Drop off on Olam.
Yeah.
Drop off there. Sharkies, you need power. You need punch. Sean Bloor. He's the one you get. And you've already shown your cards. You're prepared to see Connor go. And that's probably because Kay Dykes is backing up and at him. He can fill that utility role. And everyone who have seen enough of this kid, Kale Iro, he's an absolute first grader.
Iro. Pronounced Iro.
Kale Iro. Did you, Kevin Iro?
That's
okay, all right. Well, Kale Iro.
Yeah.
Absolute first grader.
Okay.
So, Connor Tracey, who's a terrific addition to a team. You can't tell me, with the greatest respect to Justin Olam, Connor Tracey's in a better fit. And you can't tell me the Sharks don't need Sean Bloor. For me, how to win friends and influence people. Dale Carnegie, Brian, win-win is what you're after. That is a win-win trade.
I was thinking about this driving home, and, you know, we do make fun of the Tigers, but, you know, I've got a soft spot for the Tigers.
Yeah.
I was thinking Connor Tracey would be great, and what I really wanted is the Tigers to get Luke Metcalf.
Yep.
From the Warriors.
Don't mind that.
I think he's an unbelievable player, and having Benji there, because at the moment he's running game.
Yep.
He doesn't know how good he's going to be.
That's right.
He just gets the ball. I reckon Benji will be able to teach him about the ball playing.
But I reckon he's a pure 5'8". Like Ezra Mam, who carved up the grand final, he's hardly a ball playing 5'8".
No, it's just a running 5'8".
Jerome Luai, largely a running 5'8". That's the more recent recipe. Speed, Metcalf's got all of that.
Because they've got Tamari Martin still over there at 6.
Yep. They've got
Ronnie Volkman there.
Ronnie Volkman, Sean Johnson's still there.
Harris Tavita's come back. Correct. I'll be asking if I can...
Yep.
Or just inquire.
Well, he's a first grader, right? So anyway, we'll find out how that plays out. The Sharkies... Well, this is the other one. I'll tell you who is also an absolute first grader. Debuted against the Melbourne Storm, Daniel Atkinson.
Oh, yeah,
so
big raps on him.
Yeah, he's another first grader, fullback 5'8", again can do... So Daniel Atkinson, Kay Dykes, they can do what Connor Tracey can do. Fill that same role. So it makes sense for the Sharks to free up some money there.
They want us to talk about the rumour I've heard. It's actually not. I don't think it is a rumour. I think it could be fact.
Wow, mate, it's we're going to do it after the break. Give it another tease, Brian. Let's see if the listeners can guess.
I've heard a Manly great is back in training.
Yeah.
But with an old nemesis.
No way.
Think of who Manly despised the most, especially in the 80s.
Please don't say, here we go again. Please do not use the terms, here we go again.
Yep.
No way.
The motion goes sliding in.
How confident are you?
Very, very confident.
So when you say Manly great, how great?
Retired Manly great.
How great?
Probably one of the best ever.
One of the best ever.
Go to a break because I don't want to spill the beans.
Here we go again. 1300 01 1170 is the way to have your say. It's the run home with Joel and Fletch, and there's some big breaking news, including some famous Sydney clubs. Are breaking back with more.